let us revise the format of long-term capital gain first. It is full value of consideration less three type of different costs that are to be deducted. First, transfer expenses. Okay. Next, cost of acquisition has to be written indexed cost of acquisition. Okay. And last, cost of improvement has also to be written indexed cost of improvement. And you will arrive with an answer which will be known as long-term capital gain. If it is loss, then it is long-term capital loss. That is how you have to write. तो इंडेक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन लिखना है और इंडेक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट लिखना है, नॉट कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन एंड कॉस्ट ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट. ठीक है. मैंने आपको फॉर्मूला बताई थी कॉस्ट ऑफ इंडेक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट की. द फॉर्मूला इज कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन इनटू CII of year of transfer upon CII of year of acquisition. Okay, this is the formula. CII. Now year of transfer, suppose year of transfer is 1819. Suppose. So you have to take year of transfer 1819 and you have to see, you have to check what is the CII of that particular year 1819. So you have to write, you don't have to write the year of transfer, you have to write the CII of year of transfer. So what is CII of year of transfer in this table? 1819? 280.
280 ma'am.
Yes, so here you have to write 280. And suppose CII of year of acquisition. So suppose you acquired your asset in 2006 and 7. So you don't have to write 6 and 7, 2006 and 7. No, you have to write 2006 and 7's CII. So what is CII of 6 and 7?
122.
Yes, so that has to be written. Okay. Same way you have to apply the formula for cost of improvement. See, index cost of improvement is equals to cost of improvement into CII of year of transfer into CII of year of improvement. Okay, is it clear?
Yes ma'am.
So with the help of this formula, we will be able to calculate. All other things are same. So let us start with 7th sum. Determine the amount of taxable capital gain in the respect of following transaction. Murari sells a residential house property in Pune. Okay, he sells a residential house property in Pune for rupees 25 lakhs. For rupees 25, sells a house property for 25 lakhs means 25 lakhs will be my full value of consideration. Now when does he sell? On 23rd April 2016. Please note the date. On 23rd April 2016, which was purchased by him on April 20, 1986 for 2,90,000. You tell me the period of holding. Period of holding is, when did he purchase? 1986.
Ma'am, 1986.
Yes. When did he sell?
2016.
16. So is it long-term capital asset or short-term capital asset?
Ma'am, long term.
Long term. How did you calculate it? It is long term. How did you calculate?
Ma'am, 36 months plus long term.
Yes, yes. Because it is more than 36 months. The holding period is more than 36 months. Therefore, it is long term. And you have to write the note also. Okay. So because it is long term, we will apply CII also. Okay. So write down name of SSC. Start with the solution part. Write down name of SSC, Mr. Murari. Legal status individual. रेसिडेंशियल स्टेट, सॉरी रेसिडेंशियल स्टेटस नहीं लिखना होता, ठीक है. प्रीवियस ईयर, अभी आप है ना, देखो सुनो मेरी बात सुनो. 1920 है अपना प्रीवियस ईयर और असेसमेंट की 2021. अब जब एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आएगा ना तो ये 2016 नहीं आएगा, ये 2019 ही आएगा. डोंट वरी. अभी के लिए हम इसके हिसाब से चलते हैं 2016 के हिसाब से, पर एग्जाम में 2019-20 का ही आएगा. ठीक है. मतलब सेल कभी करेगा 2019 में, प्रीवियस ईयर में.
ओके मैम.
हाँ. अभी पर हमको इसके हिसाब से चलना पड़ेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि जो CII है, जो टेबल है CII की, वो तो हम यहीं से ही देखेंगे ना, ये वाला टेबल ही देखेंगे ना. और पेपर में जो होगा वो ही उठाएंगे, ठीक है। ये CII का आप स्नैपशॉट तो निकालो, बार बार मुझे ऊपर करना पड़ेगा नहीं तो पेज। ये इसका स्नैपशॉट निकालो, CII का निकाला
मैम डन।
हाँ।
यस
अभी जब जब मैं CII पूछूंगी किसी भी ईयर का तो आप स्नैपशॉट देखिएगा, मैं स्क्रीन को ऊपर नहीं करूंगी क्योंकि क्वेश्चन भी चाहिए ना अपने को साथ साथ। चलो आगे देखिए, क्वेश्चन सॉल्यूशन कैसे कर रहे हैं हम लोग। लीगल स्टेटस इंडिविजुअल, प्रीवियस ईयर आपने 1920, असिस्टेंट ईयर 2021 और आपका पैन कार्ड नंबर नील कर दीजिए। नेक्स्ट लाइन पे कॉलम्स बनाइए। कंप्यूटेशन ऑफ इनकम फ्रॉम कैपिटल गेन, उसका हेडिंग कैसे लिखते हैं, स्टेट, कोई भी आप स्टेटमेंट बनाएंगे ना उसका हेडिंग ऐसे लिखना है, कंप्यूटेशन ऑफ इनकम फ्रॉम सैलरी, इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, कंप्यूटेशन ऑफ इनकम फ्रॉम कैपिटल गेन्स, ठीक है। तो आपको ऐसे स्टेटमेंट लिखना है। अब आप पर्टिकुलर्स, इनर कॉलम, आउटर कॉलम, ऐसे 3 कॉलम्स बनाइए। सबसे पहले लिखेंगे फुल
डन।
वैल्यू ऑफ कंसिडरेशन। क्या बोल रहे हैं शुभम बेटा?
मैम हो गया, लाइन बना दिया।
हाँ ठीक है, ओके। लिखिए फुल वैल्यू ऑफ कंसिडरेशन। सो कितने में ये प्रॉपर्टी बेच रहे हैं मिस्टर मुरारी?
मैम 25
5 lakhs,
लाख।
25 lakhs। अब देखिए एक मिनट, यहाँ पर बोर्ड पे सॉरी बोर्ड बोल रही हूँ, स्क्रीन पे देखिए। चलो स्क्रीन पे देखो, लेस इंडेक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ, आप तो पहले लिखेंगे लेस ट्रांसफर एक्सपेंसेस। लिखिए लेस ट्रांसफर एक्सपेंसेस। है क्या सब में ट्रांसफर एक्सपेंसेस हैं?
नो मैम।
नो तो
नो
फिर
मैम।
इनर कॉलम में नील कर देंगे, पर लिखना जरूरी है। लेस ट्रांसफर एक्सपेंसेस, इनर कॉलम नील। अब आ जाइए, लिखिए लेस इंडेक्स्ड कॉस्ट ऑफ, अब कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन नहीं लिखना है, इंडेक्स्ड कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन लिखा है। अब देखो यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे देखो, बिल्कुल जैसे इन्होंने फॉर्मूला कैसे लिखी है इंडेक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन के नीचे, आप भी सेम लिखेंगे और उसके नीचे इन्होंने सॉल्व किया देखो वैल्यूज डालकर, बिल्कुल वैसे ही करना है। लिखिए इंडेक्स्ड कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन, उसके नीचे इसकी फॉर्मूला लिखेंगे। क्या है फॉर्मूला? लिखो सेम स्क्रीन के जैसा, बिल्कुल सेम, कॉस्ट ऑफ एक्विजिशन इनटू, write down as it is, huh? The formula is written as it is. I mean, it has to be written as it is. Cost of acquisition multiplied by CII, that is cost inflation index, for the year of transfer. And which is the year of transfer? Transfer means when did you sell the property? When are you selling the property? Yes, 2016. April 2016 means 16-17. See, it can be 15-16 also. You can get confused whether it is 15-16 or it is 16-17. Very simple. April. If it is April, then it is 16-17. If it is May, 16-17. But if it is March 2016, but if it is March 2016, then 15-16. It is understood because the year ends in March and year starts with April. If it is April, then 16-17. If it is March, then 15-16. If it is February, then 15-16. Are you getting my point?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
year of transfer is 16-17. Write it in the bracket as it is written on the screen. Write it in the bracket 16-17. Now the whole divided by CII of year of acquisition. This is the formula that you have to make for calculating indexed cost of acquisition. Write down CII of year of acquisition. Now year of acquisition means when did he purchase? Year of acquisition means in which year he purchased the property. April 20, 1986. Can you tell me it is 85, 86 or 86, 87?
86, 87.
Very good.
मैम
Because
86 87।
yes, because from April a new year starts, no? Okay. So April means 86, 87. The year belongs to 86, 87. So write it in the bracket 86, 87. Now wait. Come to the next line, just as they have written, put a equals to sign, same as it is. Now, cost of acquisition. Cost of acquisition means the price, the purchase price of the house property. When did you purchase the property? 1986. Okay, for how much did you purchase the property? How much did you
Two
spend to
lakh
purchase?
90,000.
Yes, this is my cost. This is my expense. This is my purchase price. Acquisition means purchase. So what is the purchase price will become your cost of acquisition. Okay, so what is your cost of acquisition? 2,90,000 multiplied by, now you have a snapshot. You have a snapshot. Open that snapshot of CII table, the table of CII. Tell me in 1617, what is the CII figure?
264, ma'am.
Are you sure? 2016 and 17.
Yes.
I doubt. Wait. 16, 17, 264 दिया है. नहीं, ये फिर ये टेबल ऐसे नहीं ले सकते हैं. नो, ऐसे नहीं ले सकते हैं. आप रुको, मैं आपको बताती हूँ पूरा. Just wait for a minute. So let us take revised figures of CII. These are revised figures only. So let us consider this only. Okay. So we will not go as per the solution that is given here. As per solution which is given here, they are taking 1125, which is not proper, which is not correct according to revised figures. We will consider for those figures which are revised one. So tell me the snapshot that you had taken just now. Tell me the CII for year of 2016-17.
Ma'am, 264.
Yes, so we will write 264. 1125 is not correct one. Okay, so we have to consider the CII that is revised one, which is given from 2001 and 2 year. 2001 year. Okay. Write down 264 divided by what is CII of year of 1986-87? That has to be taken as because it is before 2001. No, since it is before 2001. See, wait. Listen now very carefully. Now the property is purchased, it is before 1986. No, I mean sorry, it is in the year of 1986. That means this property is purchased before 2001. 2001 is the year from which CII is available. From which CII is available. Before that, we cannot take CII. Therefore, we will have to consider year of acquisition. For that, we have to consider as 100. We will consider it as 100. CII of year of acquisition is 100. क्यों 100 consider करना है? क्योंकि because 2001 जो है ना, 2001 उसका जो CII कितना है? आप मुझे बताइए 2001 का CII आपने जो स्नैपशॉट निकाला है.
100, मैम.
100. वेरी गुड. क्यों 100 लेना मैं आपको बताती हूँ. क्योंकि प्रॉपर्टी 1986 की है और जो CII अवेलेबल है दैट इज फ्रॉम 2001. Now, because the property belongs to the year which is before 2001, we will have to consider the standard amount, standard CII for, and it has to be considered for 2001 only. Standard CII क्या है? ये 2001 का 100. तो वो ही कंसिडर करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि प्रॉपर्टी उसके पहले की है और उसके पहले का CII हमारे पास नहीं है. समझ आ रहा है? तो हमने प्रॉपर्टी का फेयर मार्केट वैल्यू लेना होता है ऐसे केस में. कॉस्ट नहीं लेनी होती है. जो 2,90,000 की कॉस्ट हमने ली है ना, ये नहीं लेनी होती है. तब नहीं लेनी होती है जब फेयर मार्केट वैल्यू अवेलेबल हो. अब इस समय फेयर मार्केट वैल्यू तो अवेलेबल नहीं है. ओके, तो कॉस्ट और फेयर मार्केट वैल्यू विच एवर विल बी हायर दैट हैज टू बी टेकन. और हमेशा फेयर मार्केट वैल्यू ही हायर होती है. ऐसे सम्स में आपको करवाऊंगी, डोंट वरी, आएंगे ऐसे सम्स. ठीक है, तब हम करेंगे. तो 2001 का आपको लेना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, यहाँ पे 100 लिखिए नीचे. 264 के नीचे लिखिए डिवाइड बाय 100 और नीचे हम नोट ले लेंगे और यहाँ पे 1986 87 को कट करके आप लिखिए 2001 एंड 2 बेस ईयर। 1986 87 को कट करके आप 2001 एंड 2 ले लीजिए बेस ईयर। बिकॉज हमारे पास 86 और 87 का CII नहीं है तो हमने कंसिडर करना है 2001 एंड 2 का ईयर ऑफ एक्विजिशन, वो ही कंसिडर करना है। तो अब बताइए आपका आंसर क्या रहा है? 2,90,000 इंटू 264 डिवाइडेड बाई 100। तो आंसर क्या आ रहा है यहाँ?
मैम
हाँ जी
7,64,600।
ओके, तो इसे इनर कॉलम में लिख दीजिए। जो भी आपका आंसर आया उसे इनर कॉलम में लिख। नहीं 7 लाख कैसे आएगा? पक्का है? पक्का है ना शुभम? आप कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो, देखो आप सारे।
यस मैम।
हाँ
यस
ठीक है,
मैम।
फिर से बताओ, फिगर बताओ। 7 लाख
64,600।
हाँ, वो इससे अलग ही होगा ऑफ कोर्स, क्योंकि इसके अमाउंट अलग है, यहाँ पे CI अलग है। अब बताइए नेक्स्ट क्या होता है? लेस कॉस्ट ऑफ इम्प्रूव, इंडेक्स्ड कॉस्ट ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट। क्या क्वेश्चन में है इंडेक्स कॉस्ट ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट? इम्प्रूवमेंट करी
नो
हुई
मैम।
है? नो, तो आप इनर कॉलम में नील कर दो। अब तीनों कॉस्ट को ऐड करके आउटर कॉलम में लेके आइए। एड ऑल 3 कॉस्ट्स एंड ब्रिंग इट टू द आउटर कॉलम। टेल मी द टोटल ऑफ ऑल 3 कॉस्ट।
मैम वही 7 ब्रैकेट में 7,65,600।
ओके, 7,65,600। ओके, एंड ब्रैकेट में लिखकर आप उसको 25 lakhs में से डिडक्ट कर दीजिए। तो फाइनल आंसर क्या आ रहा है आपका? लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन कितना आना चाहिए
यस
आंसर?
मैम 17,34,400।
वेरी गुड, ठीक है। अब वो आपका कैपिटल गेन हो गया, लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन। अब नोट लिखिए। सिंस द प्रॉपर्टी, नोट नंबर 1, since the property is held for more than 36 months, since the property is held for more than 36 months, comma, it has to be considered long term capital asset. It has to be considered long term capital asset. Now note number 2, CII of year of acquisition will be considered as 100. CII of year of acquisition will be considered as 100, that is of 2001 year, that is of 2001 year। मतलब 100 किसका है? 2001 के ईयर का है ना। therefore we are taking the base year 2001, we are taking the base year 2001। okay, CI of year of acquisition is 100, that is of base year 2001, because the property is purchased, because the property is purchased before the year 2001, before the year 2001। is it clear? Is it clear to everyone?
यस मैम।
Repeat the answer, final answer. Tell me the final answer.
17
मैम 17 लाख
17 lakhs. Yes. 34,400.
400 मैम।
400. 17 lakhs 34,400. Okay. Next. Look at the next question now. Michael sells agricultural land situated within the municipal limits of Mumbai for rupees 25 lakhs. Now Michael is an SSC who sells agricultural land for rupees 25 lakhs on 1st July 2016, which was purchased by him in June 1986, same case, for rupees 3 lakhs. Determine his liability, if any, for capital gains. Now, fair market value is not available. Therefore, cost will be taken 3 lakhs. Okay. Let us start. Write down name of SSC, Mr. Michael. Legal status, individual. Come on, be quick. Legal status, and then previous year, assessment year, PAN card number. Write down everything. Write down shortcuts. Later on, you can do finishing, no? Next, computation of income from capital gains. That is a heading that you give before the statement. Computation of income from capital gains. Now draw 3 columns, particulars, inner column and outer column. Start with the solution part. Write down full value of consideration. Full value of consideration means the selling price. What is the selling price? Michael sells the agricultural land for how much?
25 lakhs.
For
25
25 lakhs
lakhs.
rupees. So outer column 25 lakhs. Write down full value of consideration, outer column 25 lakhs. Write down on the next line less transfer expenses. Transfer expenses. Is it given in the question?
No, ma'am.
Nil. Inner column nil. Next. Less indexed cost of acquisition. Yes, it is given. We have purchased the property in June 1986 for 3 lakhs. So we will make the formula. Write down the formula. Cost of acquisition, just below the line where you have written indexed cost of acquisition. Write down cost of acquisition multiplied by CII of year of transfer. So which is the year of transfer? He transfers the property in July 2016, not June. It is July 2016. So tell me, it is 15 or 16 or 16 or 17?
Ma'am, 16 and 17.
Yes, 16 and 17. Write down in the bracket 16, 17. Divided by CI of year of acquisition. See, the property is purchased before 2001. But CII is not available before 2001. Therefore, the CII will be taken as of the base year. The CII will be taken of the base year. And the base year is 2001. So write down CII of year of acquisition in the bracket 2001. Okay. Now, next line, write down cost of, put the values now. We are going to put the values. Tell me what is cost of acquisition.
Ma'am, 3 lakhs.
Yes.
3 lakhs.
Yes, 3 lakh. Because fair market value is not available. Otherwise, if suppose fair market value is available, then what we will do? Fair market value or cost, whichever is higher, we will consider that amount. But now fair market value is not available. Therefore, in where you need to apply fair market value wala concept, when the property is purchased before 2001. When the property is purchased before 2001, there you need to apply the concept of fair market value. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. But now fair market value is not given. Therefore, the cost is 3 lakhs rupees and we have to consider that only. Write down 3 lakhs into, okay. Tell me what is CI of year of transfer, that is 2016-17?
264.
264 divided by
264, ma'am.
100. Divided by base year 100. So 3 lakhs into 264 divided by 100. So what is the amount in the inner column?
7
Ma'am,
lakhs.
9 lakhs. 7 lakh 92,000.
7,92,000. Okay. 7,92,000. Next, less index cost of improvement. Is it given? Is it given? Less indexed
No,
cost
ma'am.
of improvement. No. Then inner column nil. Now tell me the outer column, total of outer column. All the expenses are
Ma'am,
to be
bracket
added.
7 lakh 92,000.
92,000. Very good. Bracket 7,92,000. Deduct this 7,92,000 from 25 lakhs. And your final answer will be
Ma'am,
long-term
70
capital gain.
lakh 80,000.
8,000.
फिर से बोलो, नहीं सुनाई
8,000.
दिया.
17
17
lakh.
lakh 8. Yes, 8,000.
Okay. 17 lakhs 8,000 is your final answer, which is known as long-term capital gain. Those notes has to be repeated. Okay. और ये अर्बन एग्रीकल्चरल लैंड है, रूरल एग्रीकल्चरल लैंड नहीं है, अर्बन एग्रीकल्चरल लैंड है. ओके. मुंबई, मुंबई मतलब अर्बन एरिया. So whenever agricultural land is in urban area, that has to be considered as capital asset. I already told you in the previous lectures. I told you what is capital asset and what is not a capital asset. Agriculture land in rural area is not to be considered as capital asset, but agriculture land in urban area has to be considered as a capital asset. And if it is capital asset, then only we will calculate long-term capital gain. Are you understanding? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So write down a note. Note number 1. See, Anu, you have asked a doubt of when we used to, when we use, we will be using fair value. Na? Fair value will be used only when the acquisition period is before 2001. Suppose you have acquired, you have purchased a property in 1986. So 1986 is the year before 2001, no? So whenever the property is purchased before 2001, only then fair value has to be used. Is it clear, Anu? Okay. Okay, write down the note.